Okay, hello everybody. Welcome. Happy Saturday. My name is Halia. I'm a Golden ITAN card holder and I have been with the company for 4 years now. And today we're just going to go over how to set up your Instagram for success. And I'm going to show you guys a little bit of Linktree as well. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. When it comes to Instagram, and I'm going to show you guys, I have two. Oh, I'm lagging. There we go. I have two Instagrams because I run this business with my girlfriend. So we have our Instagram together and then we all both have our personal Instagrams too that we already had existing clientele on. And then I have the other one. So I'm going to show you guys both of them and how it's set up and the things that you guys want to have on there. So when it comes to the actual account, you want to have it as like a regular Instagram account, okay? You will be able to, let me actually also log in on my phone because um you'll be able to see way more stuff on there too. So let me do that too so I can show you guys. You will like I said want to log it in want to start it as a regular account, but then you'll have the option to make it like a professional account. Same thing kind of like Facebook where you turn your professional mode on. Um you're going to want to do the same thing there. So let me just make sure this is logged in and then I'll be able to show you guys a little bit more detail on that.
Recording in progress.
Let me make sure this is. There we go. There should be no more echo. Okay. So this is what your Instagram should first look like. When you are editing your profile, you should be able to choose the type of account that you want. Here we go. So professional account over here. This should have like just your normal stuff here. And then on this side, you should have professional account. This will allow you to change to pick a category and it'll allow you to grow your Instagram bigger and have more access to like trending sounds and things like that, get a broader reach than like an actual business account. So I have travel agency on mine. You can do like entrepreneur, you can do business owner, however you want to do that. I have travel agency on mine. Did it change that? Okay, no. You also want to make sure you have it displayed so that way you can see at the top what it is. You can add your phone number in here and all of that stuff. They have creator tools. This is where you can switch to personal business and have that professional account. And this is where you can also edit your bio and some other stuff too. So I'm going to switch over to my phone actually. Let me make myself co-host because you can see a lot more on there. And I want to show you guys. Okay, so we're gonna do mine first, and then I'll show you guys mine with my partner. So here you want to have, like I said, the entrepreneur or travel agency, whatever professional mode. You want to have your username, which is going to be this top right here where you can see it opens up right up top where it says Halia Kekahuna. That wants to be your username. Even though you are a business, you want to brand yourself as you, right? Because people are going to purchase and buy and book travel and all of those things from you. They're going to trust you. And when they remember you, they're going to look up you and remember you, not necessarily your business name. So your branding should all be you. So your username on Instagram should match your username on Facebook, should match on TikTok, should match on any other platform you decide to get on. Your usernames and your information, your profile picture should match, okay? So Halia Kekahuna is my username on my Instagram. Then my name, right below it, what kind of by right above like the followers and the posts is this is going to be your nickname. You want this to have some like straight up who you are. So your first name, your last name, and then travel advisor, travel agent, something like that. Okay. That is telling you who you are. What that's going to do is when you are, let's say I went to go comment here, right? Or it says their username and then it shows up their name. So it tells you exactly who you are. So you want to make sure that that has some sort of travel agent, travel advisor in there, whichever one doesn't really matter. You can also put an emoji in there if you're feeling cool. Um, and then your bio. So your bio should have at least three steps to it. One, telling people again who you are, what you do, right? So mine is travel advisor, mentor. Two, how you help people, what you do, right? So helping women build income through travel. And then three, some sort of call to action. Now, since I have a link tree and I'm going to show you guys how to do the link tree too, because I feel like that's very important. I added that as well. But since I also, like I mentioned, run this business with my girlfriend and we have another account for that, then I have that tagged in my bio too, because I want people to go there, right? So I have co-founder of Sunkissed and Moonlit Travel and I tag my other Instagram page so they could go there. And then I also have learn more and our link tree. So it opens up all of our information here and you'll see the link tree matches our Instagram, matches our TikTok. I don't believe we have any other social medias off the top of my head right now. So again, you want to make sure everything is seamless. And this Instagram matches my Facebook, and my LinkedIn, because those are the only two social medias that I have like that are just me. You also want to have your first three posts pinned correctly. So this one of them should be some sort of social proofing showing that what you're talking about you do has some success, right? So here I have screenshots of my booking alerts, my booking shout outs for my team, and a little bit about what that is, what that looks like. Then the second one, I have a little bit about me and why I started this business, what I've found and a call to action at the end, telling people like if you are interested, message me, right? And then this one is a personal win. So this was when I got my gold plaque at convention. I made a post about it and shared a personal win in my own business. So I will be obviously updating those as life goes on, right? And then it's also important to have some sort of like highlights here because you want to be active in your stories when you're on Instagram. And if you guys want, I can do a whole other training on Instagram later, probably next month. And we can break down the types of posts and the types of things and how to engage and all the platform and the algorithm and all of that stuff. But it's also important to be active on stories because when you are active on stories, that's when people feel like they get to know you, right? They get to see a different side other than just what you post on your actual main feed. They get to see kind of like behind the scenes and day-to-day life. And that's when people really start to build trust and they will book from you more. So you want to have some sort of highlights and you want to cater it to you and your life a little bit, but main ones that you definitely want to have are behind the scenes. So this one at the very end, about me, right? That one's going to be about you. And then you can do client wins, team wins. Ooh, whoops. Client wins, team wins for sure. So behind the scenes, about me, if you're not building a team, then just client wins and work with me, I would do. And that when they can see wins, they can see, like I said, behind the scenes, right? They can learn a little bit more about you. And then work with me would be, I would say, like how you work with clients, right? Are you setting up a consultation? Are you talking on social media? Are you giving a proposal? Like, how do you work with clients? So that should explain that process. Obviously, wins are booking with clients. Anything clients send you like text messages, you could always screenshot, be like, I love working with this client. Any good reviews, good feedback while they're on vacation. About you, about me is again about you. Like, what is your story? What is your journey? Who are you? And then behind the scenes, what does like a day-to-day work life look like for you, right? Are you doing this full-time, part-time? Like, what does that look like? I also added in Disney because I'm a huge Disney girly. I go to Disneyland all the time because I'm only about an hour away from Disneyland. So I added in a highlight about Disney. And then I did team wins as well because I mentor people, I build a team, all of that stuff. And then I have a little one for life as well because this one is a little bit more personal rather than just travel business, which you can mix both of them. Um, So this one I had life. It's just, life with my dogs, life with my cats, just life in general, right? So this one also is a good way for people to see kind of like who you are outside of just the travel agent. What does that look like? And that's going to help you build trust as well. Um, okay, let's go to this one. So this one is our shared business one, right? This is where we're both posting. This is the main one that we use for actual postings and stories and things like that. And I just have my personal one as like, I really just post stories on there. Sometimes I post on there, but not very often. So this is the main one that we use. You can see again, we have our username up top, Halia and Tracy. That is the same for TikTok, for Instagram, for Threads. I have because because my girlfriend joined this business with me back in August. I have been doing this for 4 years, like I said. So this I already had this set up as my own like business one, so it links to my Facebook. But you can also link your Instagram to your Facebook. I honestly suggest you guys having one because two is a lot more work. But I would suggest just to have one. You can link it to your Facebook. It makes your stories go straight to there. You can link your posts straight to there. So you kind of are killing two birds with one stone, so to speak. But same thing with this one, right? Our profile picture is going to match our TikTok. It's going to match our threads. We have our name matching in our TikTok and our threads too. So Halia plus Tracy travel agents. That's the same thing over there. We have the same setup here. So travel agency, who we are, your luxury travel agents, what we do, building a life we don't need a vacation from, and learn more. I am trying to add, I don't know why it's not letting me. So this is when you can go in and edit things. Right here, you can see professional dashboard and then edit. I am trying to add one thing on here, but it's really not letting me, and I don't know why. Because you want to have in your bio, you want to have some okay, it's too long. You want to have some SEO, which is search engine optimization. So things that people are going to search, like some sort of travel words, right? If you have some specialties like Disney, all-inclusives, cruises, you want to put that in your bio too. And maybe even in your name, because when people search that, you will pop up. And then you want to have your link. Your banners are going to be the social medias that you can link here, and then business information so they can connect, or we could connect or create a Facebook page. We have our category here, email, action buttons. They have some action buttons, but there's only like order food, so I didn't do any of those. And then profile display category label, and contact info. So when people are looking at um my Instagram, they'll be able to see this stuff and this contact button to contact us. And then same thing here, we have those highlights. So we have FAQs, we have Disneyland, travel tips, Carnival cruises, because we went on a Carnival cruise, our convention, testimonials, behind the scenes, about us, work with us, and work with us for client work and mentorship. So it, again, gives people that kind of behind the scenes look into your life, into your work, into what you do. And things like that. And then we have our 3 posts pinned as well. So about us and how to work with us, we have as a carousel, and we just share how you guys can like how people can work with us in whatever way they want to. We are a bilingual, so everything is going to be in English and Spanish. Then we have who we are, right? So we have our profile picture, who we are, explaining all of that. And I'll drop here, I'll drop this so you guys can see. You guys can see that too. I'll share the Instagram. Perfect. Okay, so about us, who we are, what we do, right? And then some sort of social proofing and wins. So these are texts from clients, texts from agents that I had that I put together in a reel with like reviews and stuff like that, and just thanking people for that. Okay. Now this was before she joined me, so I have to redo that one. But that is the basics of setting up. And then you definitely want some sort of, like I said, call to action. I would suggest, ooh, whoops. I would suggest setting a link tree in here because then you guys can put multiple different links in one spot. Again, it should match your Instagram setup, right? So same profile picture, same username, match the bio. It can link your social medias right here. So it can link Instagram. You'll see it'll pop it right up if it wants to load, whatever. It'll link TikTok. And it'll bring you directly
No.
oh my goodness. There we go. It'll bring you directly to our TikTok. It will link our Facebook group or whatever you guys put here, Pinterest, Threads. Then we have different setups, right? So we have different collections, and I'm going to show you guys this in a second. Becoming a travel agent. So we have different links for that. We have a funnel. We have our calendars here and a Facebook group we have for team building. Booking a trip, we have another funnel here, right? We have our consultation calendars here, another Facebook group, our newsletter, and our website. And then book now. These are all of our affiliate links. So we have affiliate links with Exotica, sandals, beaches. I don't know if all of them are the same for you guys in the UK, but this is where the affiliate links go. So that's how we have our link tree set up. And we have this across all of our social medias. Even like I said, how we have our personal Instagrams, we have our link tree on there as well. So let me go ahead and show you guys that link tree. So Linktree is free to set up. They do have a paid version. I don't use that. You are simply going to create an account. Again, put your username, whatever your Instagram name is, and then keep that bio the same as well. Now, I did literally right before we started this change the Instagram bio a little bit. So I haven't updated the Linktree bio or the Threads bio yet, but you would be able to make that match. So just copy and paste it, right? Same thing here, travel agents, coaches, like what we do, who we are, and how people can learn more and guiding them below. So this is where you can link your social medias. You can turn on which ones you want. You can display them on the top or the bottom, and you can add social medias too. So if we wanted to link our YouTube, our Snapchat, or whatever you want to link here, there's so many different things that you guys can link. You can do that as well. And you would just like, let's say we wanted to do our YouTube, right? You would just enter in your YouTube URL. So I would just go to our YouTube, which is again the same setup as everything else. And I would just copy this link here and paste it into here. It'll add it. And then now you'll see it on our link tree right there. Then you can start adding in links. This button right here will add in links, collection, product, form, however you want to set that up. I just have it as links, right? And collection. So this is like add collection and then becoming a travel agent just to organize it a little bit. So then I just copy and paste the links that I want in here and I can name them however I want. So these are, like I said, our calendars for the prospect presentations. These are our general ones, and then this is our Spanish one specifically. Our Facebook group, booking a trip, again, another collection, and how they could book a trip with us. I'm actually going to delete that. And then book now. So our affiliate links. And same thing, I'm just adding in the link and then adding it to the collection, updating the name on how I want to update it. I did our background colors that matched our business colors. So our profile, our business logo should actually be in this one, if I can show you guys. But as you can see, like our colors are all pretty seamless too. That's like this dark blue and this goldish color, because that matches our logo. I thought I put our logo in this one, but apparently not. Okay, I have to update where our logo is. But you could see, and then we have like our highlights here, so you'll be able to see the stories, FAQs, things like that. I thought I put our logo on our thing, babe, on our Instagram, but it's not here. Okay, well, whatever. But that is where the colors came from. So you guys want to make sure you're picking some sort of like theme, right, for your business, some sort of branding, and have that with you. Like I know before we changed, a lot of people, because my branding and my themes with everything were so consistent, everybody knew that my business colors were like lavender and that I was going to talk of something about Disney. Okay. Now, since we decided to join together and create our business together, we have made some changes, but that is the same thing, right? Our colors are matching. They're what's it called? What is the word I'm looking for? I don't know, but they're consistent in everything that we do, right? So whenever we post carousels, you'll see we'll post the same type of thing as well. Um, I think that is it. Do you have any questions as far as setup goes?
No, not at all. Or at least not yet.
Alrighty. If you do, feel free to message me while you're setting it up and send it to me. I'm more than happy to go through it and give you any feedback or anything like that. Um, and I will be posting this recording on our YouTube and then sharing it in that WhatsApp chat. And we can do another training probably next month about like the whole algorithm of Instagram and how to grow your account on there too. Alrighty. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your weekend and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye. Bye.